Okay, so this is my computer, and of course that's the light right there, which is the red and the yellow, and they're both on. And I can leave this in this position for like an hour, maybe 2 hours. I could probably leave it there all day and it will never do anything. However, I'm going to come here. I'm going to come here. I'm going to hold the button down so it goes off. All right. And everything shuts down. I'm going to turn it on again and see if it resets this time, because I've noticed that I can do this on this computer several times, and then all of a sudden out of the blue it'll just come on with the yellow light on by itself, and then it'll clear in a minute or two, and then it'll automatically go to the white light and it'll boot. Now bear in mind that I have the most recent BIOS updates on this. Today is August 19th, and I put the most recent BIOS update as of the 19th, which is dated as 7/31, but comes up when you load it as 7/23. So the July 23rd and is the update, or the BIOS update, and then the actual package date on it, I guess, is 7/31, when they probably released it. But again, this is an AMD 7700X Ryzen 7. It's with 32 gigabytes of RAM. Again, I bought the motherboard, the CPU, and the memory together at the same time at Micro Center. I have this about a year now. It's been doing this for the past year. That every time I want to start it, I got to go through this nonsense. And I really would like to figure out, what I can do to fix it. Because, like I said, I just hold it down long enough. I got to do this a couple of times, and then eventually it does. Oh, there it is. It's still red and yellow. Okay, we're still looking at red and yellow. I want to fix it so you can see the lights proper without glare. Yesterday I did this when I came home from work. I turned it on. I left it on. I left the house and went shopping. Came back. It still had not booted, because, again, it will stay like this forever. But then when I turned it off and turned it back on again, boom. It automatically went to yellow. Then it went to white. And then she booted. Again, I'm at a loss on this. It's annoying, of course. Let's try booting it again and see. It is so annoying, you have no idea. Yeah, it's usually instantaneously when you load it. If you don't see a change in the colors, then it's not going to boot. And it is just so freaking annoying. There you go. Look what just happened. So the lights just go out. Now the white light comes on. As you can see, the white light came on. Now it goes to green. And now, of course, I'm getting the MSI on the screen. I am getting the MSI boot on the screen, which means it's going to boot no problem right now. Because right now it's loading Windows. And once it gets to this point, I really don't have a problem, nor do I care how long it takes. Now, I've got Expo set to 6,000 because it's DDR 6,000. It's DDR5 6,000, and it should be working fine. And of course, once it boots, the computer is completely stable. I have no problems, no stability problems with the computer when it first boots. And that's, again, it's totally stable once I do this. Once I do this, look, I'm in, and the operating system is loading no problem. Once the operating system fully loads, it's loading. See on the corner is loading the stuff into memory. Once it loads everything like it's supposed to, it's usually good to go. There we go. I usually close this because I don't want Riot games in memory. And whoops, no, close that. I don't need to change that. And I close Snapchat. Okay. And this is my MSI center. And when I double click that, that'll bring up my MSI stuff because it's an MSI motherboard. This is the MSI. This is the MSI B650 PRO Wi-Fi motherboard. As you can see, she's running a good 5 gigahertz of speed between, and the CPU core temperature is 63 degrees centigrade, so it's not overheating because I'm using a liquid cool system on it. I'm using the Lian Li's cooling system, and beautiful. Fan speed is up. It's looking good. Everything else is fine. So I can close this now, and you will see by this window when I click on my web browser, it will just bring it up instantaneously. There you go. It just brings it up instantaneously. Look, immediately loads the web browser. So I'm good on that. And let's go into Control Alternate. Whoops. Delete. There we go. It's hard to do this with one hand because of the phone. Okay, here we go. And let's go into performance and look at memory. And as you can see, the memory is operating no problem at 6,000 MTS. You know, the RAM is no problem. So I was thinking maybe that it was the RAM stability, because the RAM stability would affect the CPU booting as well as the RAM, but it's already been a year that I have the computer, and now it'll run no problem. I won't get any errors and any crashes or anything. So please leave a comment below if you have an idea of what this is causing this and how I may fix this. Please leave me something in the comment section, and I would love any information I can get on this. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next one.